As a child, I always heard the stories about the woods behind our town, how the old oak trees were witnesses to events long forgotten, and how strange sounds echoed through them at night. But it wasn't until I was 16 that I learned how dangerous curiosity could be. That summer was unusually hot, the kind that made you restless. My friends dared me to explore the woods at dusk, to go deeper than anyone ever had. I shrugged it off with false bravado, but inside I felt a chill. Still, I couldn't back down, not in front of them. I remember the air turning heavy as I ventured past the familiar trails. The deeper I went, the more the trees seemed to twist unnaturally, their branches casting strange, claw-like shadows. I felt like I was being watched, but every time I turned around, nothing was there. Then I saw it, a clearing I'd never heard of before, surrounded by ancient trees that looked older than anything I'd ever seen. In the center stood a stone altar covered in moss and vines. I should have turned back, but something about it pulled me closer. Just as I reached out to touch the cold stone, a sharp pain tore across my arm. I cried out, stumbling backward. There was nothing around me, no visible threat, yet my forearm burned. When I looked down, a deep gash ran across my skin, fresh and bleeding. Panicking, I raced back through the forest, the branches whipping against my face. But I could hear whispers now, faint voices carried on the wind, as if the forest itself was alive. When I finally broke through the tree line and into the familiar fields, the whispers stopped, and the weight lifted. I never told anyone what happened. They saw the scar, of course, a jagged, angry line from my wrist to my elbow. I lied, said I fell on a rusty wire fence, and they believed me, but I knew better. Years have passed, and the scar remains, a constant reminder of that night. It tingles sometimes, especially when the wind blows from the direction of the woods. And every so often, in the dead of night, I swear I can still hear those whispers calling my name.